Democracy, a word that echoes through the halls of time, carries with it the weight of aspirations and struggles for a voice. From its humble beginnings in ancient Greece to its modern incarnations, it has shaped the destiny of nations and empowered generations. Ancient Greece, often hailed as the cradle of Western civilization, gave birth to democracy in the city-state of Athens. It was a radical departure from the monarchies and oligarchies that dominated the ancient world. Instead of rule by a select few, Athenian democracy, though imperfect, introduced the concept of direct citizen participation. Central to Athenian democracy was the assembly, open to all male citizens. Here, citizens gathered to debate and vote on laws, policies, and even matters of war and peace. The Athenian experiment in democracy, though short-lived, left an indelible mark on political thought. As the Greek city-states waned, a new power emerged in the Mediterranean: Rome. While not a direct inheritor of Athenian democracy, Rome developed its own distinct form of government, the Republic. At the heart of the Roman Republic lay a complex system of elected officials and institutions designed to prevent the concentration of power in any one individual or group. The Senate, composed of elder statesmen, served as an advisory body, while the assemblies, representing different classes of citizens, held legislative and electoral power. As Rome's influence grew, so too did the reach of Roman citizenship, granting rights and protections to individuals across the expanding empire. The Roman Republic, with its emphasis on checks and balances, the rule of law, and the expansion of citizenship, left a lasting legacy. Its institutions and principles would later serve as models for European thinkers during the Renaissance and Enlightenment. The road to modern democracy was long and arduous, marked by periods of progress and regression. In 1215, on the fields of Runnymede, England, a pivotal moment occurred with the signing of the Magna Carta. This document, though initially intended to address grievances between King John and his barons, would have far-reaching consequences for the development of constitutional government. The Magna Carta established the principle that even the king was subject to the law. It enshrined certain fundamental rights, including the right to due process and protection from arbitrary imprisonment. While not a blueprint for democracy as we understand it today, the Magna Carta laid the groundwork for the idea of limited government and the protection of individual liberties. Over the centuries, the Magna Carta would be invoked time and again by those seeking to limit the power of the monarchy and expand the rights of the people. Section 4, the People's Voice, Parliamentary Systems and the Evolution of Representation. As Europe emerged from the Middle Ages, the seeds of democracy continued to take root. In England, the rise of Parliament marked a significant step towards representative government. Parliament, with its origins in medieval councils, evolved into a body of elected representatives, tasked with advising the monarch and increasingly holding the crown accountable. The English Civil War of the 17th century further solidified the role of Parliament. The parliamentarian victory established the principle of parliamentary supremacy, laying the groundwork for the development of a constitutional monarchy. Across Europe, similar struggles between monarchs and representative assemblies played out. The evolution of parliamentary systems represented a fundamental shift in the way power was conceived and exercised. Instead, it was gradually being vested in the hands of elected representatives accountable to the people they served. Section 5. Revolutionary Change, the American and French Revolutions and the Rise of Modern Democracy. The late 18th century witnessed a series of seismic events that would reshape the political landscape of the world, the American and French Revolutions. Fueled by Enlightenment ideals of liberty, equality, and popular sovereignty, these revolutions challenged the very foundations of monarchical rule and ushered in an era of democratic ferment. The American Revolution, sparked by colonial resistance to British rule, culminated in the Declaration of Independence in 1776. The French Revolution, erupting in 1789, was a more tumultuous affair, marked by social upheaval and political violence. Yet, it too embraced the ideals of popular sovereignty and democratic representation. The American and French revolutions, though different in their origins and trajectories, shared a common thread. the belief that government derives its just powers from the consent of the governed. Section 6. Democracy's continuing journey, challenges and opportunities in the 21st century. The journey of democracy did not end with the American and French revolutions. Throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, democratic ideals continued to spread, albeit unevenly. The abolition of slavery, the struggle for women's suffrage, and the dismantling of colonial empires, these milestones marked significant expansions of the democratic franchise. Today, democracy faces a new set of challenges. The rise of populism, the spread of disinformation, and the erosion of trust in institutions pose serious threats to democratic values and practices. However, amidst these challenges, there are also opportunities. The digital revolution, for all its potential pitfalls, has also created new spaces for citizen engagement and participation. The future of democracy depends on the vigilance of citizens, the resilience of institutions, and the willingness of leaders to uphold democratic principles. The evolution of democracy is a testament to humanity's enduring quest for a more just and equitable world.